Hello everyone and welcome back to Budget Nomad. Today we're going through the top 5 most affordable cities in the US to live in for 2026. Each one has been selected based on solid numbers, housing costs, rent relative to income, and overall cost of living. We'll look at what makes each place appealing, and what you'll want to watch for. Let's dive in. Number 5. Bismarck, North Dakota. According to recent WalletHub data, renters in Bismarck spend about 15% of their median income on rent, which is among the lowest in the US. Housing in Bismarck is priced well relative to many metro areas. The median home value is around $254,000. Rent is approximately $900 to $1,200 a month, for common units depending on size and location. So, why is Bismarck so appealing? The low housing costs, both renting and buying, are well below the national averages. Moderate costs on basics like groceries, utilities, many things cost less than in big cities. Short commute times, smaller city feel, good safety in many neighborhoods. Some things to watch out for are the healthcare costs are slightly higher than the average. Transportation is a bit more expensive in some metrics and options are more limited because they're more car dependent. And like any northern state, winters are cold, which adds heating costs and can make some months more expensive. If you want stable, low rent relative to income with full US infrastructure but a small city place, Bismarck is the strong choice for us. Number 4. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Fort Wayne consistently ranks high in affordability. As of mid-2024, the median home price is roughly $170,000, and median rent is about $1,000 per month. Also, cost of living in Fort Wayne is approximately 9% below the US average overall. What makes Fort Wayne so good is its very affordable housing. You can buy a decent home or rent without burning through too much income. Cost of living on other fronts, groceries, utilities, is also more manageable than many coastal or large metropolitan areas. Good blends of amenities for a smaller city, services, school, public infrastructure are relatively solid. Some trade-offs with Fort Wayne is that it is a smaller place, which means that some specialized job markets are limited, but this is great for people that can do remote work. Summers can bring the heat and winters bring cold, so seasonal costs, AC and heating will matter. Public transit options are less extensive than in larger cities, so owning a car may be closer to necessary. But we would definitely recommend living in the birthplace of the NBA, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Number 3. Wichita, Kansas. A recent ranking of the top 10 cheapest US cities has Wichita with a median home price of about $200,000. The average rent here is from $900 to $950 per month for typical units, and cost of living is about 11% below the national average. What stands out for us in Wichita is the very low housing costs relative to income. You can stretch a budget way farther there. Lower general living costs, transportation, groceries tend to be cheaper than in the big metros. Central US location. It's way easier to reach other parts of the country because of lower costs for shipping or travel internally. Some things to think about are, while Wichita has many amenities, it lacks some of the ultra-high-end cultural or entertainment options of larger cities. Job opportunities in high-tech or specialty sectors may be fewer. Wichita's weather includes hot summers, which can increase cooling bills, also vulnerability to severe weather in parts. But the main reason we chose Wichita, Kansas is because of the strong sense of community with a slower pace of life, and it lets you escape reality. Number 2. Toledo, Ohio. Toledo has come into focus lately as a housing market where typical home prices are around $235,000, which is nearly $200,000 under many national median home prices in coastal or high coast regions. Rent in Toledo in many neighborhoods stays well below national averages. Combined with lower utilities, lower taxes, it makes for strong affordability. The upsides of Toledo is its excellent housing value. You can get more house for less money. Costs around the board tend to be lower: utilities, grocery, property taxes in many areas, which reduces the monthly burden. Reasonable infrastructure, amenities, access to highways, some cultural life, moderate commute times. But of course, the caveats are some places of Toledo struggle with job market shifts. Depending on your profession, you may find some limited options. Services, public transit, certain high-end healthcare, etc. may be more sparse or not as modern as in major metro hubs. Some neighborhoods have issues with crime or decay. Location with the metro matters a lot. But being right outside of Lake Erie provides opportunities for waterfront activities, and there are so many parks, nature preserves, and metro parks in this area. Many residents describe a friendly atmosphere with a strong sense of community. The city is home to several colleges and universities, including the University of Toledo and Owens Community College. Number 1. Overland Park, Kansas. Taking the top spot for us is Overland Park, Kansas. This suburb metro area repeatedly shows up in affordability rankings, especially for renters. In the WalletHub report, Overland Park has one of the best rent-to-income ratios among large U.S. cities. Renters there spend about 16.8% of their income on rent. Medium home value are also well below national averages, while still giving access to good schools, infrastructure, and low commute times compared to major metro congestion. What makes it a winner for us is the rent burden is very low. Under 18% of income is well under many U.S. cities where rent takes 30% of the rent. Quality schools, good amenities, safe suburbs, large selection of housing. Location benefits: being near Kansas City gives access to metro amenities without paying big city prices. Some things to consider are the suburban sprawl means you might need a car, traffic during commute hours can add up, but housing appreciation could climb as more people realize the affordability here. So, get into Kansas while you still can. And that concludes our top 5 most affordable U.S. cities for 2026. Each of them gives you strong value, lower housing, lower everyday costs, and a chance to stretch your budget while still having decent amenities. If you want me to map out this list to your state or region, or compare 2 cities you're considering, drop me a comment down below. If you found this video useful, hit like, subscribe, and the bell so you won't miss upcoming ones. Thank you for watching. See you soon.